Okay.
Kumusta?
Mabute.
How is life in
Mabuti na.
Nigeria? We call it Naija.
Oh my God. Well, this is my, I think, 10th month to be here, and this is the longest. And it's not easy, yo. I am now living like a local, as in.
She's even saying,
But
"Oh, are
anyway,
you serious?" See,
yes,
Filipina are
because
speaking my
here you,
dialect.
yeah, you also need to have a Nigerian accent, especially if you go out. You go to the market. Like today, I went to Obuete in the main market here.
Okwete.
So, yeah, Obete. So I went there to buy some stuff. So, if you speak with Nigerians, especially in the market, they cannot understand you if you don't have Nigerian accent.
Sure.
So I need to speak. Yeah, I need to speak
So,
like a Nigerian as well.
what part of Nigeria are you living in right now?
I'm here in Enugu.
That is my homeland.
Really, really. Which part of
Yeah, my
Enugu?
parents are from Enugu.
Okay,
From
we're in
we are from
Enugu.
Eziagu.
Ah, in Siago. Okay. Because actually my husband is from Imo in Quere, but the mother is from Inguo in Udi.
Ngwo.
Inguo, yeah, here in Enugu. And this is where we're staying
Is
also.
it Ngwo?
So we
Ngwo.
oh yeah,
Ngwo.
Inguo. Inguo
Mm-hmm.
in Enugu. And then we are staying around New Heaven because my husband chose
I
to
know New
build a
Haven.
house
My
here.
body is sweating me because I'm seeing someone.
I'm here right now
Oh
in
my
Independence
goodness.
Layout. I'm now here in Independence Layout.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm here in
That's where you
Bon
guys live?
Sunshine Hotel. No, we are staying in New Heaven area. That's where we built
Uh-huh.
our house in New Heaven area, and
Uh-huh.
we have flats in but far in MNA. We have flats
My
in
goodness.
MNA.
You know any place. You know many places. So all these
Yes,
places you are
if
mentioning,
you're
I've
here.
heard about them, but I've not been to those places.
Oh, really? Okay. Maybe you know
Yeah.
Independence Layout. Independence
I know
Layout is very,
Independence
very
Layout.
famous.
I know.
Very famous area here as well in
So how
Enugu.
is life in Nigeria and as a Filipina?
Well, it's not easy. There's a lot of adjustments. But anyway, actually, I've been here since 2011. Every year, I come back home here in Niger since 2011. But now, the development is really, really good. I mean, before it was really, there's no mall, no ShopRite, no spa. But
Wow.
now there are malls and then more establishments, and people now can go out even 10 a.m., 12 midnight. There's a place that you can go and chill besides the clubs. Okay, so here in Niger, um there's a lot of adjustment at first because now Manila is still very different from here, but anyway, I need to move with the flow.
So where in Philippines are you from?
Makati.
Makati. And you met your
Yes.
husband in the Philippines.
No, we met in Kuala Lumpur.
Damn, you're a traveler, huh?
Yes, we met in Malaysia way back 2008,
And you guys got married when?
2012 in
Wow.
Malaysia.
So before you guys got married, you've been going to Nigeria.
Yes, yes.
That's
Actually, that's what my
interesting.
husband wants me to do. He wants me to go to Nigeria first to see his place and meet his family. And even though I am not Ibu, he still asks permission from his, not really permission, maybe approval. I don't know how they call it. For him to get married. So when they
Wow.
gave the approval for marriage, then the following year we got married in Malaysia. So my family came to Malaysia to witness
I'm
the
curious.
the wedding.
I'm curious. I want to know, how did you know that this Nigerian man is your man? Because I know some Nigerian men.
Oh my God. It wasn't easy at first. There's a lot of differences, tradition, culture, behavior, beliefs. a lot of differences. So maybe for like 4 years, we've been fighting almost every day. Especially in the first, second year, there's no day that we didn't fight. We always argue. You know, Nigerian men, especially Ibu men, they are very like, I am the man of the house. You know, they
I
have that
know.
kind of attitude. But me, you know, I'm a Filipina, and in the Philippines, we have this what we call equality. So so I know it wasn't easy because every day, I think for the first 2 years, every day we're fighting almost every day because we have different belief, different tradition, culture, and everything. And you know, Nigerian men, especially the Igbo men, they are very, very I mean, manly.
Yeah,
They have this attitude that they are
like
the man of the house.
entitled to every. Yes.
Yes, they're entitled to everything. Then me, you know, in the Philippines, we have this what we call equality, gender
Yeah.
equality, and and I'm the youngest in the family, so they says that the youngest is the stubborn one. So my
True.
husband was always telling me that that I'm very, very stubborn. So we always fight almost every day. So there was a lot of adjustment, and then later on, you know, we didn't give up to each other. So later on, after 4 years, actually after 3 years, we didn't fight much anymore. Then after we got married, after the time actually he brought me here in Nigeria. After that, then we got married. After the marriage, everything was okay. I mean, I can't even remember the last time we fought. Of course, there are some there's still some disagreement,
Yeah.
misunderstanding, but
But it's
I
not as much
mean,
as before.
yes, and it's very different now because before, if he will shout, I will shout also,
Shout back.
and my voice will even louder. Yeah, I shout back, and my voice is even louder than him. So I even call him names before if I'm angry. But now it's different. I learned how to keep quiet, and he also learned how to keep quiet. He told me that I made him like a marshmallow. He told me that I made him like a marshmallow already, that he's already soft. But unlike before, my God, even his family was like this guy because before he's really like a troublemaker. If he's angry, and he have this temper. No, he have this attitude before. He's really hot tempered, but now it's different. So even me, I also lie low. I
Okay.
we wasn't like that anymore. So you know, as time goes by, both of you will going to adjust. And since he also stayed in the Philippines, we stayed in the Philippines for 6 years before we come here. But actually, we're not actually moving here in Nigeria. Well, it still depends on the situation. We're just here because of the pandemic. So
Uh-huh.
that's why we're here. We ran away because of the pandemic. Then once everything is okay now in the Philippines, then of course we will still come back because we still have things, you know, to settle and to come back in the Philippines. But since he stayed in the Philippines, well, he also adapted to Philippine culture, and he's he's very used to Filipinos already. And me, of course, here I also adapted to Nigerian culture. So that's how
So
it
does he
is.
eat only Nigerian food or he can also eat Filipino food?
He can eat Filipino food. He can.
What kind of food do you cook at home?
At home, is it the Filipino or Nigerian food?
Yeah, I want to know which one you cook most.
Yeah, is it Filipino or Nigerian?
Which one do you cook the most in your house?
Okay, because if we're in the Philippines, he likes to eat. I'd rather cook Nigerian food for him, like pepper soup,
Really?
those egusi stew, okro. But of course, he still eat Filipino food. He likes this Bicol Express because it's spicy. There's
Because
pepper.
yeah,
So
we like
yes, yeah, Bicol Express. What else? The other spicy food, I forgot the name. Then he likes laing. He likes those ones because there's pepper. There's pepper. So, but here in Nigeria, of course, it's not easy to cook Filipino food here because of the ingredients. So I
Exactly.
need to eat and cook Nigerian food as well. Yes, I can eat in Mama Put restaurant. I mean, all those
Wow.
people who are pushing baro,
Yeah.
they're selling
Mama put.
abacha. I can eat
Yeah.
those ones. Yeah, Mama Put. I can eat their
So
food
I'm
because
curious.
if you
Okay.
will not eat Nigerian, yeah, if you will not eat Nigerian food, it's not easy. Oh. It's not easy at all.
So, which is your favorite Nigerian food, if I may ask?
Abacha.
Abacha. Hey, see this
Yeah,
Igbo
I like
woman.
abacha with azu. With azu, the fish.
More.
I'm not fond of kanda. Okay, and
Oh,
then I also like I also like egusi. Egusi is okay for me and obono, that one. And inkobi.
Nkobi. Hey,
Mm.
this woman, you
It's
like
good.
enjoyment. Did his people accept you your first time in Nigeria?
Yes, yes. That's a good thing. Actually, I'm the first foreigner in the family. Then after me, there's two followed, also Filipinos.
Oh,
So yeah, after like how
Marami
many years,
chismos
there's two
na.
followed. Yes. So I was the first. Actually, I can still remember the first time I came here, way back 2011, because we didn't have a house of our own yet. So we stayed in Ingwo. It's a village. So when we stayed in Ingwo, oh my God, when I arrived there, you see the entire community is in the house of my husband's grandparents because that's where we stayed before. So they all
Mm,
welcomed me, and then it was nice. So they accepted me. I can still remember that I had like an interview, just like a job interview to one of my husband's uncle, because he's a well-known man in that community, in that
community.
village.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. So I went to his house in Transiculu, and then when I went there, he asked me a lot of questions, and it seems like a job interview, like 2 hours of just asking me a lot of things about my family, about myself, and everything. And after asking all the questions, he went out of the room. He called my husband, and then he called me. And then he told my husband that I will not accept if you will marry other woman besides me. So that's the time
Aw.
that he gave us his blessing. Then after that, we went to see my husband's father, and he prayed with cola nut. Is it cola? Yeah, the bitter cola, the bitter cola. So he
I know
prayed with
bitter
that
cola.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ibu tradition,
It's
right?
cola
So
nut. It's cola nut, but it tastes kind of bitter.
yeah, it's bitter. So he prayed with the bitter cola when we went there, and then he also gave us his blessings. So
Oh.
it was nice. I was the first foreigner in the family, so everything was all of them. They were all new to me. They're all curious about the culture, about how I do. So I was really treated VIP. Until after how many years, I have a brother-in-law who also marry a Filipino, and then there's another one coming who will also going. I think he will also going to marry a Filipino. But in the entire family, I'm the first foreigner.
Oh, interesting. I'm super excited that you're enjoying your stay in Nigeria and that your husband's family welcomed you and that you enjoyed our food. I'm very happy for you sharing this. So, in conclusion, what advice would you give to any interracial couple out there?
Well, my advice is they just need to be very patient. They need to be very, very patient to each other because it's not easy to understand each other, especially if you grew up in a place that you have this very strong tradition. It's not
That's
it's
right.
not easy at all. Actually, a lot of Filipinas or even for other nationalities asking me, how is it to marry a Nigerian, and especially those ones who marry the first son. Well, my husband is not the first son, so luckily. because if he is the first son, I don't think they will allow me to marry him. You know the culture,
It's
right?
true.
So
It's true.
yeah,
It's
but
true.
I still know some people who married the first son of the family
First
and
son.
they're still
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I think it still depends on the
On the person,
family.
on the individual, and the family
Yeah,
too.
the family, how open they are, to
Yes.
for other nationality to enter their family. But so
True.
my advice is just be patient to each other. Uh, just be patient because later on you will still understand each other and don't give up. Don't give up easily because some people once they fight, the next thing they don't want anymore. So they didn't give a chance for themselves to understand each other.
It's true.
That's
It's
it.
true, my dear. You
Hmm.
have a YouTube channel, right?
Yes, I have a YouTube
So
channel.
what
I am
content do
NACIZ.
you put out there?
Well, everything that I see here in Nigeria. So right now I'm very, very busy. I usually do YouTube live. It's not easy to edit to edit a video.
I
So I'm already
I
working here in Nigeria. So it's not easy to edit a video. That's
Oh,
why
what what
what?
work?
Sorry.
What's your work?
Okay, I'm a nail technician here. So actually, this is what me and my husband decided to do because I can't stay in the house the entire day. So for like 8 months, I'm just at home from morning till night. And since I'm staying here in the town, in the town, once you close your gate, you're on your own. You don't know what is happening outside anymore. Unlike if you're in the village, you can roam around and at least, you'll be entertained. But here in the town, it's not like that. So I told my husband that I need to open a shop. I need to open a business. Then of course I need to do my research, I need to study how the business goes around here in Nigeria. And I knew that it's not that easy. If people doesn't know you, you will not have, a client to come to you.
It's true.
So
And
yeah,
nail business is good, my dear. That was a good. You might
it's
not be making it now,
very
but trust me, later you will be thankful that you
it's very,
started it,
very good.
because it's not much people that are doing it right now. Not much.
Mm. Actually, it's really good. I tried to check other businesses. So I said I want to have a nail salon. So I says let me just get somebody who will do it for me. But later on, I realized that what if this person will leave me? What will happen to my shop? So
It's true.
I learned how to do nails. I went for apprenticeship for 1 month, just like other Nigerians, before they
Wow.
do handwork job, they have to go for apprenticeship. So I started from there. I went for apprenticeship in one place here in New Heaven. That was in New Heaven. I wanted to do it in the market, in Obete market, but they don't want. They says that the market is so wild for me that I might not able to blend. So I went to New Heaven to do the apprenticeship. Then after that, I got a job to one spa here in Nigeria, and this is where I learned everything about the business. So once I'm ready, then I can open my own shop.
No problem. I hope you're making use of
Hmm.
hashtags on Instagram so that more people can locate you.
Yeah, actually, one of the YouTuber, she's your follower, Lizzie,
Yeah,
because she
yeah,
always mentioned your name to me. So she messaged me to use those hashtags. So now I learned about it.
yeah. Be
You
using
know.
hashtag Enugu New Heaven or what? Nigerian wedding, Nigerian this thing. You know,
Mm,
once they come
yes,
across, they will locate you. They will come and visit you. And make sure
yes,
you leave a
and
comment. I'm gonna pin it so that
yeah.
your Kababayans will go and support you. Okay. And of
Okay,
course, now
thank you
to
very
get more
much.
subscribers, you have to be updating us once in a while, maybe once in a week.
Yes, 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 of
Okay.
course. Okay,
Thank
okay.
you so much for joining this interview. I'm super excited, and when I come to Nigeria, we're gonna meet.
Yeah, hopefully I'm still here by
Oh,
that
you're
time.
leaving soon?
Okay. It depends on the what is happening in the Philippines. It depends, but we are planning to open a shop here in Nigeria. So it's still we still don't know.
No problem. We will
Yeah.
just keep in touch, my dear.